What is up? Alright, I've had a few requests to kind of break down how I do the wind ring system, or how I use the wind ring system. There is a few videos out there. The basic video is very informative. That's how I learned. The second video is basically the basic video with a few things in it. So I thought maybe I'm just going to do a series of videos breaking down a little bit more detail of how the wind rings work. So without further ado, let's get right into it. You should at first head on over to golfclashnotebook.io, and up in the right there next to wind, you'll see the tab for tools. You need to click on that. And then the second option from the top is Wind Chart Creator. Hit that, and then basically you're just going to go through here and add your clubs. Whatever clubs and levels that you have, you're going to add them in here. Just like that. And you'll see they're adding on the right hand side there. And just for the sake of this video, we are going to add my backbone in here as well. And then you do all 7 clubs, put all your clubs in, and then right underneath there it says title. You're going to go ahead and just hit name it, whatever you want to call it. We'll call it bag 1. And then you'll see underneath that it says mode. We're just going to leave that at 0. And then the variant selection should say wind per ring. And that's exactly what we want to know. How many miles an hour of wind per each ring. And you obviously will add all 7 of your clubs. And then once you create the chart, you can print this out. And then you can have it sitting next to you so you know. Or have it on your, wherever you play. I don't know where you play. Doesn't matter. So, real quick. We're not going to get into anything for the mid or the minimum adjustments. We're just going to focus right here on the maximum adjustment, and I'm going to give you a quick breakdown. If you look at the max column, the very first one for your extra mile, or my extra mile, you're going to see 2.5, 5.0, 7.4, 9.9, and 12.4. That is your one ring, or each ring per adjustment. So the yellow is 1 ring, the orange is 2, the blue is 3, the gray is 4, and the 12.4 white ring is 5. Real quick, the right column is your 6, 7, 8, and 9 and 10 ring adjustments. Not that we're going to see that type of wind, and that's also for a later video. One thing I want to do note when you're first learning or you're practicing, if you're having trouble and you need to revert back a little bit, you can round these numbers down. Your extra mile, you're not going to want to do that with 2.5, 5.0, 7.4, 7.5, 10, and 12.5. It's a pretty safe bet if you want to just round up down like that. Your quarterback and your sniper are a lot more accurate, so they give you these weird numbers: 1.1, 2.2, 3.3, 4.4, and so on. You can, for the sake of practice and learning the wind ring system, you can round these down. So if you have a 1 mile an hour of wind, or miles an hour of wind, you can do a 1 ring adjustment and you will be safe. As you get better, you're going to want to try to calculate these numbers more accurately. But this will definitely improve your play if you have no idea what you're doing right now. So, again, when you get your chart and you have it in front of you, I have mine right here, and it's going to tell you, you're going to go down your list, when you're playing, just remember the first one is 1 ring, 2 ring, 3 ring, 4 ring, 5 rings. So if you have a 7.5 mile an hour wind, you're going to be just a hair under 3 rings. And again, I'm going to go over it real quick. The bullseye to your left the line splitting it right down the middle is your adjustment point. Now we're going to use the take shot button. You may have a crosshair or not. I'm going to show you how to do it with the take shot button. That's how I've always done it. So the middle is your adjustment point. You're going to split your yellow ring in half. So if we have a 7.4 mile an hour wind, we are going to make a 3-ring adjustment, or just shy of if you want to be accurate. So you would put the take shot, or put the blue ring, the edge of the blue ring, on the edge of the take shot button with your arrow pointing due north, and make a smooth, accurate adjustment, splitting the yellow ring in half. And then take your shot. And I'm going to show you where to point your arrow, and I'm going to demonstrate how this is done. Pretty easy. Not complicated. The numbers are a little complicated, so if you are just learning, round your numbers off. The more accurate the club, the more forgiving. Your extra mile, you're going to want to be close, and you're going to want to at least grate proof your shots while learning the system. And by grate proof, I mean, and I'll show you here, I'll show you what I mean by grate proofing your shot on the extra mile as you're doing this. Again, this is very simple. The numbers are a little complicated at first, but round them off and you'll be fine. It's not going to take you very long. You should be able to get smooth, accurate adjustments and pick up on this fairly quick. Uh-oh, we're going to play Dawson the Pro. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so we are going to, well, not go first, apparently. He's going to bring a berserker with a big old hook into tour 2 and land in the rough. But this isn't what the video is about. So, obviously, we got a spammer. So we got a 2.0 mile an hour wind coming across back at us. So we're going to just aim it right in here to be safe. And then we're going to adjust. The 2.0 is going to be just under 1 ring on this. So about probably 9. So just a hair inside. And we're going to go 50%, split the ring in half. And I forgot to put a little top spin on here. Right on the edge of the take shot button. And
perfect shot.
And now it should land right out there by the edge where we were aiming. And put it right down there. See that? Very simple. Very simple, very simple. Now, like I said, we got the sniper here, and we are going to 1.1 is exactly 1 ring for us. We already know that, so we can just move over. You don't have to, you can guess here. Just move it over barely to the edge, and then I'm doing this on purpose. I'll explain later.
Perfect shot.
So we knew it was right on the edge of the yellow. Is 1 ring, so I just moved over and I hit the ball perfectly and put it up there. and see what our spamming opponent does. It's kind of ironic that I got this guy to play because he was in the one of my clans. I won't mention any names, and he up and left. Apparently, he likes to spam players. So again, this is going to be a skewer shot, and it's 1.1 on the skewer, and we're going to just check something here. It's going to be a maximum. And I'm going to put this right on the hole, and then adjust a half a ring. So I like to put it on the orange so I can see it. And then adjust a half a ring. It's a little easier if you have the take shot button in the way in your big fat fingers.
Perfect shot.
So, I hope I explained it. It's fairly simple. The numbers are a bit confusing at first, but practice making smooth, accurate adjustments, and just kind of get to know your clubs, and then everything it'll be much easier. And in the next video, we'll get a little bit more advanced and go over a few more things. But anyway, thanks for watching. Remember, hashtag Tour Sauce on Facebook. I can always use coins. Anybody that's a daily player is always welcome. You can ask questions. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.